All right, let's head off to Montreal. Let's do it. Hopefully, we're in for a dry race, a dry quali, down to 95 on the AI difficulty for practice. Off of 10 we go. Red lights are on. Flying laps are going to count. We come off of turn 10. Onto the casino straight we go. DRS is going to be open. As we make our way down the casino straight, going to have to save a little bit of the battery power. And we try to save. And we come into the Wall of Champions chicane. Around the Wall of Champions. DRS is open. We're faster than Kvyat at least. And we come to the line, and it's going to be 7th fastest. And we're into Q2 easily. And make our way through turn 10. Either that Schumacher line. Off of 10 we go. Onto the casino straight. DRS is going to be open as we come down the casino straight. Red lights are on. Flying laps are going to count. And we make our way down to the line. Going to turn the battery off for a second here. And we come into the Wall of Champions chicane. Through the Wall of Champions. DRS is open. Can we get the job done here as we make our way to the line? And it's going to be 4th fastest. Then we go faster. Then we're into Q3. What's it going to be as we make that Schumacher line? Off of turn 10 we go. Onto the casino street. And down we go to the line. DRS is going to be open as we make our way down the casino street. Red lights are on. Flying laps are going to count. Lewis Hamilton on provisional pole. As we make our way on the run down to turn number, I don't know, as we're into the Wall of Champions chicane. DRS is open. And we make our way on the run to the line. And it's going to be good enough for, I didn't see because I was looking at battery, 8th fastest. And we're on the 4th row for the Canadian Grand Prix. In this one, it will be a 2-stop strategy. There's going to be a 2-stop strategy, softs to mediums to mediums. But here we go. Let's set it up for you. We have 109.1 kilograms of fuel in the tank. A 2-stop strategy going from softs to mediums to mediums. 70 laps are to come. Let's get on to the formation lap and get ready. The lights are about to go out for the final time here tonight. Michael Massey's on the button, green flag flying behind the field, we're on the line, and here come the lights. Here we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. 5 lights are on now, and it's lights out, and away we go as we try and get a huge run on Sergio Perez off the line as we come into turn 1. We got to protect to the inside, and there's 3 wide. Albon and Max Verstappen get alongside Valtteri Bottas. Gets into us on the inside of turn 2, and we got to try to get ahead of Sergio Perez. Well, Valtteri Bottas loses P5 from Charles Leclerc, and we come into the chicane, and we're up to P7 off the start. So Charles Leclerc on the medium tires.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Double proximity there for Sergio Perez behind. Daniel Ricciardo is behind as well as we cut through the grass at turn 9 accidentally. Double proximity there from Checo on the run into the hairpin for the first time. Well, it is, we continue on here. It is Lewis Hamilton who leads from Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton who leads from Sebastian Vettel to Max Verstappen, Alex Albon, Charles Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, us. And then it is Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo. That is the top 9 as we run at the moment. As we finish the first race, we have the warning for the quarter cutting. First pit stop coming on lap 15. We'll be on to a set of medium tires. As we're on to the 2-stop, Sergio going for it and can't get it there. Staying in, oh man, a ton of oversteer. Into rich mix we go, trying to get to the settling in point of this Grand Prix. Sergio Perez to the inside at the hairpin. He backs out of it. Lewis is back in. The rich mix overtake mode. Will we get another set of points for the fake Kenny F1 team? And it's going to be key, half a second the gap to Danny Rick. He's going to have DRS down the casino straight. So basically, if you haven't heard, the new series coming in March is going to be F1 5 years later. And here comes Daniel Ricciardo on the outside through turn 9 on the run into the hairpin. And he gets it done like we're standing still. I don't know if we're going to have DRS or not here down the Casino Straight. And we don't. Daniel Ricciardo's going to have the DRS instead. And it's going to hurt us out tremendously while we try to save fuel. We try to save fuel. We try to save battery power at the same time. And we lose out P7 and we're back to P8. A second and a half the gap to Sergio Perez behind. 1.1 is the gap back to the Racing Point behind as we are about to get overtaken and be pushed back to P10 because Lance Silverspoon is right there. Pretty good, Dutchman. How's it going? We go into the grass. We touch the grass there on the outside of turn 3, turning into turn 3. And that hurt us. DRS is going to be open for for Sergio Perez. And we're sliding through 6 and 7. We come to the line, there's 60 laps to go here in tonight's stream. And Max has an issue with the power unit. Oh, Max Verstappen has an issue with his Honda power unit. Could that open the door for us here? So, Valtteri Bottas about to catch the train led by Max Verstappen. And we have yellow flags. Yellow flags behind us. And it's going to be Sergio Perez. Perez is out of the Grand Prix. And that's it for the one of the Racing Points. And then pressure is off from behind automatically as Sergio Perez is out of the Grand Prix on lap number 11. So DRS range for Lance Silverspoon. Max Verstappen's into the pit lane and we're into P6. I'm going to be better on the battery this time around than I was at so Stroll I think pits. No, he doesn't. He's still back behind us. We're into P5 as Lewis Hamilton is in for his first pit stop. He's onto another set of soft tires. So a 3-stop strategy for Red Bull and Mercedes. Jack Aitken is in for his first pit stop. All right, here we come to make our first stop. We'll be onto a set of medium tires here. Silverspoon pits. Lando is in as well.
Exit now. We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Trying to get a run on K-Mag, and we couldn't do it. We're going to go trying to get a run here into turn 3. Can't do it. And Kevin Magnussen to the inside of the fence. He gets a little squirrely there. We're into lean mix here off of our pit stop. So Silverspoon right on the back of us here. Into overtake mode we go, off the hairpin, onto the Casino Straight we go. DRS is going to be open on Kevin Magnussen. Fastest lap for Lewis Hamilton, 12.7. And we're out of battery power. Shit. And K-Mag pits anyways. We're going for points here. What's going to be? And we got yellow flags back behind us into turn 1. And who's it going to be slowing down? I can't tell.
Green flag.
And it's Lando Norris. Lando's out of the Grand Prix. McLaren reliability issues strike again. DRS is going to be open on Kimi here. And we're off wide. What up, Snake Eyes, man? At the hairpin we go. DRS is going to be open on Kimi. We're already on it. Trying to get a run here. DRS is going to be open back into the slipstream. Kimi jiggles to the outside a bit on the run down the turn. Down to the wall of champion chicane, and we're going to force him way out wide. He pits anyways. DRS is open again. Here comes Lance Silverspoon on the run to turn 1, and we're back to P10. as Lance gets by us here. We almost get into him. We did get into him. Trying to back off. And there's Lando parked up there. Here we go again, off the hairpin. Trying to get a good run onto the Casino Straight. DRS is going to be open on Lance Silverspoon as we make our way down the Casino Straight, down to the Wall of Champions chicane. And we make our way down, and we're still too far back to make it. We're into the back of them, and we force them out wide. We avoid contact into the Wall of Champions, and we drop still back to P9. And it looks like Max getting closer. 3.8 now is the gap to Max Verstappen as he continues to have power unit problems. My problem is the de facto factory team having power unit problems. I have the same damn engine in. I have a Honda power unit in. DRS is open. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Stroll ahead, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 10 laps old. We think they've got 2
His
stops
tyres
remaining.
are gone.
The time last lap was a 1:14.3. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap.
So
Good
Stroll's
work.
tires are gone. He is going awfully slow through the corners here. And we get into double-digit points for the fake Kenny F1 team here. A little bit of on the grass there. Final pit stop coming on lap 42. Yeah, Max pitted, and he's got issues with his power unit. Stroll continues on. They cut the Wall of Champions chicane. We're out of battery power.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the
Oh,
pits.
no, Jack Aiken's in for his second stop, so that's what that was. Rich Mix overtake mode. Onto the Casino Straight we go. DRS is going to be open on Lance Stroll. Can we get the run this time? And we make our way down to the Casino Straight. Can we get by him? Is he going to go into the pit lane? And he locks up. The Stroll locks up, and we get it slowed down in time. Yeah, this is against AI. And Stroll finally pits. He finally pits. And we're into P6 now. We're back to being best of the rest.
8.5 seconds.
So 2.4 the gap to Carlos Sainz behind. He's starting to gain on us here. Final pit stop coming on lap 42. We'll be on to another set of medium tires. So we'll be pushing to make our final stop around lap 39. Lap 39 will be into Rich Mix to prepare to make our final pit stop here. Just to kind of make it a little bit more difficult, and then things change, and we're just going to let Leclerc by because that's a stupid fight. As we were P4, now we're P5 as Leclerc gets by us. It's a stupid fight. He's on fresh soft tires. So then we come to make our final stop. So Ricardo goes by.
Go now.
A 3-second stop. That's incredibly slow.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
And we've dropped back to P11 here. We got to go to lean mix for quite a while to get them faster. And here's Valtteri Bottas in P10. And we have fresher tires than DRS is not going to be open this time by Valtteri. The Sainz is in. We're up into P10. Back into the points we go. We're still cycling through pit stop.
Gap is 6.2 seconds.
And we get into Valtteri because Valtteri goes to a complete dead stop. Gotta check our front wing after that. Front wing still looks good. So Valtteri Bottas at a complete dead stop there. We're about to be positive on the fuel again. I'm going to go for it on Valtteri. DRS is going to be open on the run down the Casino Straight. Can we get the job done on Valtteri this time on the run down to the Wall of Champions? And I'm going to say no, we cannot, as everybody and their mother's got DRS. Thank you, Z-Tech, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And we're going to go for it on the outside of Valtteri Bottas through turn 2. Can we get the job done on the outside of the Silver Arrows? He left the door open on the... And we go... not do a Sebastian Vettel, and we get it done, and we're ahead of the Silver Arrow, and we're into P8. Here comes Valtteri again as we're in lean mix, and Valtteri gets it done. We go too deep at the hairpin, and we gotta go way out wide. We're really screwing this up here. DRS is going to be open. We gotta give Valtteri Bottas room, and he's by us like we're standing still. And it is really clouding up. Stroll locks up his tires at the hairpin. Can we get a good run off of the hairpin down to the Casino Straight? DRS is going to be open. Valtteri's got DRS as well. We're into the slipstream on the Mercedes as we make our way. We're going to make the lunge on the inside into the Wall of Champions chicane. And we get it done again. And we're in. And we're back to P7 ahead of the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. I don't think that was such a clean overtake. Out of DRS range from Silverstone. Double proximity is already fading in from Valtteri. We try to go to the inside to defend, and he's by us like we're standing still. And so we're back to P8 again.
Okay, keep on him.
Weather.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the best
So
time.
no rain, though it looks like absolutely miserable. 1.4 is a gap back to Carlos Sainz behind. So Sainz starting to gain. Lewis Hamilton 12.3, fastest lap of the Grand Prix. The DRS going to be open again. Lewis Hamilton fastest lap of the Grand Prix again. Wasn't paying attention. Sainz is within DRS range. Oh no. So Carlos Sainz is now within DRS range. Is this going to spell a disaster of an end for us here? And Sainz within striking distance. DRS going to be open on Valtteri Bottas again. Trying to save on the battery power. Here comes Sainz. They're pulling away in front.
Sainz behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are
Sainz
7
to the
laps
outside
old.
at the
time
hairpin.
last lap was a 1 minute 13.0.
And Lance Stroll pits. Silverstone is in for his final stop, and we're up into P7, and we're going to be up into P6 now as Daniel Ricciardo is in for his final stop as well. As we come into the Wall of Champions chicane, off the Wall of Champions, and we come to the line, and there are 15 laps remaining in tonight's. Sainz still within striking distance, 4/10 the gap to Sainz, 7/10 the gap back to Daniel Ricciardo, who's right on the tail of Sainz. I think we're pulling out a gap now a little bit to Sainz. 8/10 the gap. Valtteri's into the pit lane. Valtteri Bottas is in the pit lane. We're in the P5. What the hell? Valtteri Bottas pits with 11 laps to go. And we're up into P5. Valtteri, it's James. Valtteri, it's James. We screwed up your strategy. We didn't realize you're already behind Lewis. And we apologize. The 9/10 the gap back to Sainz. It'll be a closed lobby. It'll just be with followers. And we screwed up a bit. We got to use the battery power. Sainz is close, 3/10 the gap. The problem is though, Valtteri might be gaining, but Valtteri's got to do overtake on Ricardo and Sainz. So rich mix we go.
Burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't
Screwed
wait too
up
long
a
to
bit.
turn the engine down.
Oh no! I downshifted. Here we come. Off the wall, championship chicane. Here comes Carlos Sainz. Is he going to go for it? There's 3 laps remaining. And he couldn't get the job done. DRS is going to be wide open for Carlos Sainz here off of turn 6 and 7 we go.
2 laps of fuel
Here we go
remaining.
again, double proximity arrow. Sainz on the outside, on the run into turn 8. We're going to dive bomb a little bit into turn 8 and force him out wide to stay into P6. Cut turn 9 a bit, 8/10 the gap back to Sainz. Still within striking distance is the Spaniard on his way to Ferrari next year. And we make our way down the casino straight to the Wall of Champions chicane, not hitting the Wall of Champions. We come to the line and we're on to the final
This is
lap
your
of the
final
night.
lap, final lap of the race.
And Lewis Hamilton has won the Canadian Grand Prix and continues to extend his lead on the Drivers' Championship. Danny Rick able to hold Valtteri Bottas off quite well. And looking like it's going to be another double podium for the Scuderias. No, it's not. Yeah, it is a double podium. Leclerc finishes second. Albon finishes fourth. And what is going to be the story for P5? Double proximity arrows from Carlos Sainz off the hairpin on to the casino straight we go. Pulling out from Carlos Sainz. It's going to be a race for the ages for the fake Kenny F1 team. It's going to be double-digit points as we come home and finish in P5.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.